Wolfenstein is the most famous Nazi-killing video game franchise of all time. In May, a new game comes out. To celebrate that, let's look at the 34 years that have passed since Wolfenstein was invented. The first game in the franchise was Castle Wolfenstein, a stealth action-adventure released in 1981 for the Apple II. You must explore the various levels of the castle looking for secret war plans. You can sneak past guards, impersonate officers, and kill the enemies using guns and grenades. It is regarded as one of the earliest types of stealth games, as well as one of the biggest financial successes of the era. The same developers, Muse Software, made a sequel in 1984, called Beyond Castle Wolfenstein, which features the same protagonist trying to kill Hitler in his secret bunker, in a similar way to the July 20 plot. Then, everything went silent for a while. The years passed, new game consoles were introduced, and many forgot about Wolfenstein. Until 1992, with the release of Wolfenstein 3D. Wolfenstein 3D single-handedly popularized third-person shooters, changing the market forever. The game stars for the first time the iconic protagonist William B.J. Blazkowicz, American spy of Polish origins who is sent to investigate rumors of occult activity in the Third Reich. The game featured two trilogies, each episode consisting of 9 levels and a boss, including the iconic Mecha Hitler. A few months after its release, a prequel to the game, Spear of Destiny, featuring 21 levels and new enemies was released, but nothing more was changed. And again, everything went silent for almost 10 years. id Software went on to make Doom and Quake, but they oversaw the development by Grey Matter and Nerve Software of the fan-favorite entry in the franchise, Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Built with a modified version of the Quake 3 Team Arena engine, Return to Castle Wolfenstein creates one of the most complete single-player campaigns of the time, with environments like the infamous castle, a forest, a laboratory and many more, as well as introducing for the first time a multiplayer component that was so loved by players and critics that a multiplayer-only sequel was released a few years later for free, called Wolfenstein Enemy Territory. After that, we got Wolfenstein RPG, a mobile phone exclusive which mixed action and RPG elements similar to the ones in Legend of Grimrock. However, a reboot/sequel was released 1 year later, simply called Wolfenstein, developed by Raven Software. While the game featured an interesting story, good level design and upgrades, little challenge and small enemy variety disappointed fans and critics alike, garnering mixed reviews and low sales. Due to this, Activision fired some employees of Raven Software, and id Software sold the rights to the game to Machine Games and Bethesda, who immediately started working on what will become Wolfenstein: The New Order. The game features B.J. Blazkowicz, who wakes up after a coma in the 60s, where the Nazis had conquered the entire world. A fun story, brilliant action, the best stunts, challenging combat and gorgeous visuals put Wolfenstein back on the spotlight, and took the crown of Best Action Game of 2014 by Enjoy the Gaming and many other reviewers and players alike. And now we're getting a prequel, which promises to bring back the fun that a game focused on killing Nazis should have. This is why Wolfenstein has developed from a simple stealth game to one of the most influential and best franchises in gaming history, with a bright future ahead of it.